International Express. Your call may be recorded for training and quality purposes. Your call is a high priority to us. Please hold the line and your call will be answered as soon as possible.
It's Chris at CBS. How can I help?
Hi, Chris. It's Simon from Oxford again. It's about the Kia Sportage that we've got into an argument with your colleague.
Yeah.
I'm just calling because I called Enterprise, and they're saying the industry standard is that you would give them and me 24 hours notice. Can you not do that?
No. When we off-hire a car, it's then up to...
Hello?
Hello, sir. It's Alex from Enterprise.
Hi, Alex.
Yeah, they won't extend they've been rude to me as well. The guys just put the phone down on me, pretty much.
Okay. Alex, they're on another line. Let me just speak to the manager and I'll get back to you quickly.
You're going to get back to me, are you?
Yeah. I'll get back to you. Thanks.
If you give me a call back, he just put the phone down on me. I'm tempted to put a complaint myself.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Hello?
Hi, are you still there?
Yes, sorry. So you don't see any obligation to give me 24 hours notice to get the car to them? Is that what? Because their manager says that they've called you and you put the phone down on them as well.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Our rules are...
So no, that's fine. Chris, I understand your rules are what you're following. I understand that. So for you, within your rules, it's normal to give a couple of hours notice to a customer to say, you've got a couple of hours, whatever circumstances you have, whether you're at work, whether you have terminal cancer in my case, and you have to get yourself to this place, return the replacement car, and get your car back. And that's how we want it, and you've got 2 hours notice to do that. So that's the company policy. Is that correct?
That's not our policy, no.
Whose policy is it then?
I don't know.
Well, you've given me a maximum of 2 hours notice to return the replacement car. Isn't that true?
But you only called us.
Yes. What time did I call you? Or what time did you call me? What's the earliest you've called me today to give me the notice? 1:30, 2 o'clock. Not earlier. And you're saying I should have the car returned 5 o'clock to High Wycombe.
Let me just have a look.
So
I'm just trying to find your file again. It's gone up.
I'll give you the car registration. S for Sierra 8, November, Sierra, November.
I found you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we first spoke to you about, I'd say it was about an hour ago, maybe.
Exactly. And you've told me to return the car what time? By 5 o'clock?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, our obligation is to do as instructed by National Express, and the instruction that National Express give us is when a vehicle is ready to be repaired,
yes,
that vehicle must either be collected or the hire vehicle that they're paying for needs to be returned.
I understand that. So, with your other colleague, I was speaking about compensation and fuel costs and all that. Forget all that. I'm going to return the car, but I need 24-hour notice to arrange myself to get me and the car to them. Isn't that the minimum?
To who? To Enterprise?
To Enterprise, and where my car is, to pick up my car and give Enterprise the replacement car.
No, just drive your Enterprise renter car to the body shop in High Wycombe and leave the car in at the body shop.
I understand that, but I have, as I said, I haven't said this. I have a 4-year-old in the car. I physically, because of family commitments, can't make it by 5 o'clock. What do I have to do then? Because you've only given me a few hours notice for the whole thing. What do you expect me to do?
I don't know.
I know. You wouldn't want to be put in that same situation. Like you said yourself, you've called me after 2 o'clock, and you've said be there 5 o'clock. Can you pull that off? Can the lady that is sat next to you, can she pull that off? If I call you and say, within 2 hours, make it to another city to pick up a car, would your manager allow it? Would your child care commitments allow it?
If that was the only choice we had, then I suppose we'd have to manage it, wouldn't we?
Okay.
That is literally the only choice now. I know it's not great, and up to now, I think we've done as much as we possibly can to accommodate you. But at this point,
what have you done to accommodate me? As a company, what have you done to accommodate me? I've not had any requests from you. All I'm asking is the courtesy of a bit more notice so I can return the car and pick up my damn car.
This is the maximum amount of notice that we can give you.
Okay. Is there a manager I can speak to? Do you have a manager who's not on the phone?
There isn't at the moment. I mean, there's a senior member of staff, but he's currently on the phone, but he's only going to tell you the same thing as me, because they're the rules that we're instructed by National Express. As soon as the vehicle's ready to be collected.
Even if it means a few hours notice?
Under normal circumstances, we could instruct the body shop to bring the car to you, but that's not possible because the body shop aren't prepared to bring it because of the information that you gave them about the vehicle. So under normal circumstances, they would 100% bring it to you. That's part of what we would do for you, but the body shop aren't able to do that.
They're saying to you that I've told them the clutch has a problem. The clutch doesn't have a problem. One of the gears has a problem. And the car is normal for me to drive over there. How do they drive it there then?
But by the fact that there's a problem, the body shop aren't willing to take that risk.
Okay. And you think by speaking to your manager, there's no way of me having the replacement car until first thing tomorrow morning so I can arrange to take it back in a stable way?
The body shop in High Wycombe are now shut. Motorbell is shut till Tuesday. It has to be today.
So they're closing on Friday? Yeah, okay.
They're closed 5 o'clock today till 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning. So it has to be today, otherwise.
Okay.
From your point of view, because we've ended the hire, so any costs after that will fall on you. National Express won't meet the costs of that.
Okay.
Because you've got a vehicle that's ready.
That's fine. Thank you, Chris. You've clarified everything. You've said everything that you had to say based on company policy. Just to let you know, I've recorded this conversation as well. I'm not going to use it against you, but I'm going to use it against the company that you're working for.
Okay, that's fine.
But thank you anyway. I'll still try my best to get there for 5 o'clock. I doubt it. I doubt that I can make it, but I'll try my best.
I'm sure that if you could be there slightly later than 5 o'clock, I'm sure Motorbell would.
I'll give them a call to see if they can stretch it a bit more.
I'm not going to ask them to, but I think if
I'll give them a call.
They're a good body shop.
Okay.
They're good. They might be able to help you out.
I'll give them a call right now to see if they can stretch it a bit.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Thanks a lot.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.